the messenger. I sent my dog downstairs. Told my husband, you gotta keep the dog downstairs today. There we go. So hey everybody, how are you? Come on, come on. I know I'm a few minutes early. So that way, hopefully I'll get the computers working. So hang out. Oh, I have Heather here. On this one. Jesus, so many volumes. So many volumes. Yay, I got it. Hey, hey, hey. This is going to be really weird because this is a different room we're doing this in, y'all. Let me move this up just a little bit. I thought I would have my head in there, but I didn't. And why are my comments keep going up? Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Janet. You love Heather's dancing. She's a cutie. Debbie made top fan. Sally made top fan too. Janet's top fan. Debbie's top fan. Look at you guys. Hey Vicky. Hey Marlene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me put Heather over here. So right now, as you can see, I've taken over my kitchen table. So I know you only see part of it right now. I'll zoom it down when we get, a little bit more to it. But everybody's been asking me because I found the site for the wreath holder. Oh, yay! Good for you, Mary. So, Mary's talking about, hey, Vicki, the wreath stamp. So, normally it comes no finish or anything on it. So, I've been saying for a while now that I'm going to go ahead and paint it. So, what I did was this. I didn't want to use a stain on it because that gets all over your hand. You have to buy gloves and everything for it. So, I went ahead. I paint on wood. So this is acrylic paint. You can choose whatever color you want. I watered it down. So see, you can still see the grain through it. So if the paint is too thick, you can see, I left the spot so you guys can see. You see how thick here, you can't really see any grain, and it just depends on the wood. So that's what I did with that. That's all I'm going to do. I had to put a new hook on it. Hey Diana! Because this fell forward, and it usually has two hooks. And it busted the hook, so I had to put a new hook on it. And I could choose any color I want, silver, so I got a brushed nickel one. So let me move that off the table before that goes crashing. So my fluff box, I was going to start painting that today. I got a little sidetracked, helping some friends out. So I did the same thing on the top and bottom. This is not finished. I'm going to sand this off a little bit. And I may put a design on there. I kind of want this maybe to stay plain because the bows on it, I want them to show, not the design. But I'm going to paint, my idea is to paint 4 different seasons, like spring, summer, winter, fall, on the 4 sides of it. Hey, 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 look at you, Diana, you're a top fan. I got a lot of top fans. But if you're not, that's okay, we love you. So that's where the fluff box is right now. But I'll get it painted. I also use when I finish, now they have this is called, it's low odor. So if you're doing it in the house, you don't get all that, paint spray smell in your house from it. I still do it outside. This has to be glossy. There's matted, there's semi-glosses, all different ones. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, wherever you want to go. Whatever you choose is up to you. There's liquid, it comes in like a thing like this that's clear that you can do. Some people may use decoupage. Oh, this is my kitchen. Half of my kitchen. The other half is that way. And this is the other half. So, and then behind me there's like a seating area with the TV and stuff, Janet. So yes, I keep moving to a different room for you guys. Woo! Got to keep you on your toes. All right. So tonight, I I got this sweet, sweet card with some little trinkets. It says, Carolyn, thank you so much for the order. You placed a little something for you. P.S. Hope we can get together soon. Enjoy, Diana. Scott was doing, he had the ribbon shelves, and just happened to call Diana because I knew she was saying, oh, how messy her place was like mine. And she was actually at Michael's buying stuff. And I said, listen, he only said he had 7 or 6 of these. Do you want one? And she's like, yeah. So I ordered her one. She paid me back via in here. Hey, Beth. But, so if you do want angel wings, let me tell you, she hand paints these, I don't know, it looks like forever, but they're beautiful. Great. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is her card. So if you want to snapshot her, whoops, let me see if I can get that right. Hey, Beth. There's a card. Stay still, camera. I hit the thing. All right. So that's hers. She lives we met because we're going to Wreath Makers Live, and there's 4 of us going. And online, I, put on, hey, who needs a roommate? I don't know anybody. And on my live, she responded back, and she was the 4th roommate because we're sharing, there's 4 of us in the room. And so that's how we met, and we become friends. We talk like every day. We're like sisters, So she sent me these really kind of cool ribbons. This is Deco Mesh, and I don't know what this is actually made out of. It's kind of interesting. She went to a place that, like an outlet place, and she got like a whole bunch of these. She said like 100 of them for like $1 or something. So, hey Beth, how are you? Oh, Beth and Beth. Oh goodness, 2 Beths, woohoo. So she was gracious enough to send me some as a thank you. So thank you, Diana. I know she's on here. All right, so tonight's project. Mind you, never made one of these before. Okay, so let me explain what it's going to entail. I showed you guys the metal star that the other day, and you can find these anywhere, Hobby Lobby, I don't know. And what I did, I drilled a hole in here. Now, I had bought this, what I'm going to show you, about, I think it was about a year ago, because I had this project in my mind, just never did it. Hey, Barbara. So this here is made out of a tobacco. They made a ladder out of the tobacco racks. In the barns, they would put these little racks across and hang the tobacco leaves. So that's what this is made out of. So it's rough in the sense, you can see where it's narrow up on this part, and then they had cut it down in sections and made the ladder. So I found this at an antique store, as far as that goes. The flag, back in the day, where you would use the rings to do the flag, tie it up. Now they don't do that. So this is a flag we've had. We never threw it away. Threw it away. That was good English. So we're going to use this one today. Hey Lillian. Hey Teresa. So let me angle you guys down. And you're not going to see me as much. And what I'll do is bring you a little closer. Hopefully that'll work. This is really wild to do it this way. So I know you guys are going to ask me the dimensions of the flag. So the dimensions of the flag, based on the size of your ladder, will depend how big you make this. So this flag happens to be 56 inches long, which is 4 feet 7 inches, and it's about 33 inches wide. Now that 56 inches does not include the white part that's up here. See, I had to write it down so I wouldn't forget it. That's why I have this in my hand. And it's one of those erase boards, you press the button and it goes away. So I know everybody's going to kind of ask me. Oh, maybe I can leave it there. Okay, so this is really weird, this set. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this flag around this. So what I went ahead and did already is I took the flag. I did not wash this flag. So I've been married 37 years, it'll be 38 years in a couple of months. And we've had this flag for quite some time. So we never throw our flags away or anything like that. We don't burn them or anything. There are places where you can, an old flag, so to speak. Hey Carla, thanks for sharing, that you can go ahead, if you don't want the flag anymore, and dispose of it. So what I did, I already creased ironed it here. I had kind of pre-laid this out and I crease ironed here. Again, I'm not cutting the flag at all. Okay? So when I did this, I just wanted this part of the stars showing up at the top of where we're going to do this. Okay? This is going to be cuffed in, so you're not going to see this. And this you can't really iron in. That was the problem with this. I could have probably tacked it or sewed it, but again, I did not want to damage the flag in any other way than I am going to damage it now. Okay, so I'm going to lay the flag on a diagonal. Let me move this. Okay, and what I want to do here, and I'm going to show you how we do it, and then we'll go from there. Now this is going to kind of play, you got to kind of play around with it. I'm going to take a part of it here. It's not very much of the flag. That's going to be up here. And for right now, I'm just going to fold it under. We're actually going to use a staple gun to tack it. Okay, but I want to give you an idea. The same with this back, it's going to be folded under like that. And then we're going to take this. We'll bring it around and we're going to, it comes all the way across. So this is where we have to kind of play with it to get it to come all across. The gapping is totally 100% fine. It's made, or at least I'm making it to be that way. It's not made to cover the whole thing. So we just have to pull this across until I get it where I want it. Get both in there, and then we're going to tack this from behind. I don't want any of the flag. I'm gonna move the camera, you guys. I don't want any of the flag touching the ground, so I'm giving it some leeway here so that this doesn't drag on the floor. And that's, to me, is just respect for the country that we live in, or anybody's flag for that matter. Okay, so now that we kind of got it pre-measured, so to speak. Now the idea would be to flip this around, and this is where it's probably going to go crazy. Okay, there we go. So now I have these little rivets here, so I'm going to staple, I'm going to catch the, let me fix this just a little bit. Okay. So I want to catch it on the sides. This is fine hanging down. The reason like this, if you think of the American flags, when they fold them, when they give them to, you know, the family members of the soldiers that have passed, the stars are usually the ones on top. So that's why the stars are on top of the flag, but when you fold this over down like this is going to hang down just like that. That effect. Hey Judy. Hey Britt. How are you, my friend? So I have a hammer here in case I have to hammer. I tried to pre-drill. I didn't drill in here for when we put the star, but I did drill the hole in the star because that would be a little bit time consuming or loud. This is loud as it is. So I'm tacking it on the sides first. And then I'm just going to come back and just lay a couple across in here. I try to get the biggest staples. And it's up to you how many staples you want to put in it, okay? This one's going to come across. Again, I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to make sure it's tacked enough. Or what we can do, we can just cuff this one under a little bit because it's not going to reach all the way across. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want to tuck it in. No, Judy, I bought the ladder at an antique place. It's tobacco, the rails that you use in the old barns, and they had cut it down and they made a ladder out of it. And I thought this was just cool. I've always wanted one. So let me go ahead and tack this. Hey Emma, how are you? that one didn't go in very good. That's why we have the hammer. Okay, that was a terrible hammer. I kind of bent the nail the other way. So that tells me that I am going to have to tack this going widthwise, possibly, because in the grain, and this is hard wood, y'all. You can imagine how old this is. Hey, Diana, thank you. Hey, Mary, how are you? Ugh, I should have had a screwdriver. There we go. I got it. Jesus. Come on, Mom. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a little hard to take out. Hey Loretta, how are you? Hey, if you guys like and share the page, that's great. If you want to get notices when I go live, type the word alert down below. And Rosie will send you. That's better, but this is harder wood. Hey Mary, we're a military family. Husband's retired now, about 16 years. My son was in the military, in the Army. My father was in the military. He was a Marine. So, hold on. And all these, God, I'm banging on the table. Jeez Louise. Once you put these staples in, not coming out. Good Lord have mercy. I'll bang them in later. I don't think that's loud. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this back around again. Make it as taut. You got that as taut. That's my New Yorker coming out. As taut as you can. All right. See, Debbie, now you know what you can do with them. Make a ladder. And the reason why I'm doing this is also we restarted our house last year, and the flag used to hang between, I feel like an old lady bending over, but hang between the two garage doors, and we never put it back up. We said, well, we'll get a different thing to put up there. So this is not going to be for sale, okay, because this is kind of like a history thing. I'm all about history, and this flag is kind of meaningful to us to have. And I'm going to put this in between, and I will definitely show you guys pictures if it's still light enough out when we finish. Maybe I can take it out there in my slippers, which you may not see right now. All right, so let's pull this as taut as we can get it. I'm going to keep my hem. Again, I didn't want to, here I'm saying I didn't want to put any damage into this, and I'm putting staples into it. Go figure that, Carolyn. I'm going to make sure I get both. So I'm probably going to tack this one because this is underneath. Really? Really? The phone? I can't touch it because it's on my answer machine. Hubby Air Force for 21 years? Oh, yeah, Deb. Please. All right, so this is going to have two. There's one. Here comes the banging. Banging. And then the second one. You might be able to tuck this underneath. Now you can put as many staples and things as you want in here. That is totally up to you. Oh, there's a staple here. Maybe I can split this one. It's just loud. It goes in easier in this one. For some reason, this one's hard to put the staples in. Who knows? can go up and down the back and put more staples in. I don't know if I want to cup this under or not. I think I might cup this in. You know what I'm going to do? See if I can cup it in enough just so I can staple down on, you know, here on the side. No, Faye, this is actually a flag. It's a flag we've had in our home. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible staple. And we're making something a little patriotic. So it's a tobacco ladder, antique, that I got. And this is something I've had in my brain to do for a while, and I keep pulling it out, and then I put it away and pull it out, take it away, and I thought, you know, we're going to do this. We are going to do this. So here we are. Navy, 20 years, woohoo! They called them squids when they were first in. Naval bit, both sides, but brother was in the Army, cousin in high school. ROTC. Good Lord. Woohoo. Good job, Mary. I always loved my military friends. Now I live in the civilian world, as they say. I'm just tacking this down. Look at how the staple goes in this. That was a good staple. Just so that it keeps it in place in case another staple comes out. So you won't have to oh, jeez. You know, I'm trying to so you can see the whole thing. And then, but I'll move it down. It's loud on the table. The whole table's coming apart. It's not really. I'm going to put one here. You know, I should move it closer to me instead of reaching across this way, is what I should do. More banging. Alrighty. Simple, simple, easy to do. Okay? I do want to put another one in down here. That staple is not good. There we go. Okay? Let's do this. Can't see. Now I'm going to move it up this way. I'm going to take this one and staple it underneath. So that will help keep that in place. Oops, pulling the wrong one, Carolyn. It's the top one you want to pull, not the bottom one. Pull it tight. You know those military men. Thank you all. This is not a hard project, I say that. But it's kind of easy. So, this baby is just going to sit right here. So, like I said, it came with a hole already in it, but I drilled a hole here. Now, I have not drilled a hole in here yet because I wasn't sure exactly my spacing in here yet. But I want the star. It's only going to be one hole, but I wanted it to sit in between here. And now this is going to be fun drilling. So, stay. I have a drill. Oh, I switched bits. Jesus. So this is my handy dandy drill. This is literally my drill, y'all. Good idea if I keep the battery in there, huh? Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Glenn. How are you? Hey, Aunt Barbara. I know, I love this. I just love this. This is so cool. And like I said, this is an easy project to do. You just gotta have the materials to do it. Okay, so let's see if I can get it. My game point would be right there. I'm just praying I don't twist up the flag because I cannot see. Going through the hole. Hold that thought. I come prepared with the nail, y'all. I kind of want it to be in the middle. So I'll see if I can see. Oh, perfect. So what I did, I just took a little nail, put it through my hole, and I marked it right here. That is it. Now I can drill. Don't want to go all the way through. Sorry, Flag, I got dirt on you. Didn't mean to. This is, oh, that's hot. Whoa, that's hot. Didn't expect that. So change my bit. Whoops. So just to let y'all know, I like doing woodworking. So this was something I asked for on Christmas. Of course, I had to get the biggest one. You know how that goes. All right. So I already pre-drilled that. Hopefully my screw will fit. Might have to do a little pre-drilling on that. So like and share the page, you guys, all right? Oh, wrong way. Now we'll match it up to the hole. Gotta go a little bit more drilling so that it makes it easier. Bam. Oh my God, that's not going anywhere. Just make it a little bit more straight. Guys, look, that's not, it's not going anywhere. Holy moly. I wasn't sure if just one screw, and I thought, well, if I have to, I'll put a, little tack in here. But I don't have to. Look how cool this is. Can you? I gotta wait. Got a delay here, so I want to see if you guys can see it. So see? So what I'll do is I'm going to tilt you guys up a little bit. I'm going to move this a little further down here. Whoop, too far. Now you can't really see. Okay? So let me fire off my staple gun, because I should have kept my handle down. Ooh. That way I don't go shooting off myself. And again, this is 56 inches the flag, which is 4 feet 7 inches, and long, and it's 33 inches wide. You can use a smaller flag. Hey Jessica, if you want to. Now the idea is, what else? That looks kind of boring, okay? So one of the things we can do with this, I thought about that. If a white star, because of being on the blue, Pam, but I like antique-y things. So I'm going to show you guys up. Look at my fire paste straight ahead. La la la. I have a big blue one, and I have two. Those ones there, a little bit more rustic than the one that I have here on the table. But can you tell I'm patriotic? No, I'm not done yet. So we got to dress it up. Now, depending how you want to do this, you can take raffia, just do a bow and let it kind of stream down. you can, these are bows we made the other day with my friend. You can stick a bow up there if you want to do a bow like this. And I'll kind of hold it up so you guys can see a little bit. Thanks, Barbara. Like I said, share this because this is different. I do wreaths and everything like that, but every now and then I throw in something different. So you guys don't get bored just looking at wreaths. Everybody makes wreaths. So this is one bow we can put up here. This is another one I made on my live the other night. We can go as big and bold as we want. Where's the other twist tie? You want it. This one is a lot bigger, has the streamers coming down, but very patriotic. Could do a rag bow. Just made 2 patriotic wreaths. Love that. Yeah, you can't go wrong with patriotic. So I'm going to show you with this to give you an idea. And these are all ideas I came up with. Oops, where am I caught? Okay, so again, you can do whatever you want. If you find the raffia, they have it like in a red and a blue, you can make this like your white, I guess you can say. I didn't have any of that because that was another idea that came to my head, but I haven't seen any yet. Now the bow you can make as big as you want, and all I'm going to do is just kind of take it like this, just fold it in half, oops, my finger's stuck, and make my bow. Oop, keep on that side. Well, of course I'll do this, and you can never get this stuff untied. And you can just do a simple little bow. Now, I'd probably do a little bit more raffia in this. And just do, if you want to stay more country, I guess I'll call this, just something rustic like that. So, very simple project to do, but really makes an impact. I think I'm going to choose one of these bows. I like the raffia idea, and that's more, like I said, country, lay back, which is what all this is. This is very country, having the tobacco. Thank you, guys. But I don't know about the raffia. Maybe it's because this is so like white and this is like this creamy color. So, but some of the flags you can get that are canvas flags, and those you can actually tea dye. Okay, and when I tea dye, I just take tea baths, put it in warm water, stick my object in, and then when it comes out the color I like, that's the way I roll. So now I can't see this standing up. Gosh, I'll change the angle for you guys. I don't have a wreath stand for this one, so now you're going to see more of my mess in my house because this enters the kids' world, the baby's world, my granddaughter's world. You get to see my outdoors. Woohoo! Aren't you guys so honored? Get to see my house in all disarray. There we go. And I'm trying to keep up with your comments here, so if I miss them, I'm sorry. I like the raffia too. I mean, the raffia is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Let's just see. Let's just hold these bows up. So we're going to vote on this. You guys are going to vote, okay? So bow number 1. Whoop, whoop. Put my foot there. Now this has the word home on it, which I think is kind of cool. So we'll put bow number 1 up here. Kind of see how we like bow number 1. Oh, we gotta have the word home so you can see home. Okay. So if you like bow number 1, don't vote yet. Oh, is that a pool? Oh no, out there. Okay, there's a sandbox, trampoline, and then that's my deck. There's no pool. I wish I did have a pool out there, girlfriend. All right, don't vote yet. Don't vote yet. All right. So we have this one here. Then we have this baby. Now my bows may not be fluffed because I have these laying down. Oh, I could add the raffia under the bow. You can add deco tubing. And that's the big one. I'm looking on the camera here to see what they look like because I haven't put these on. All right, so here's it. Y'all are voting already. All right, if you like this small bow, do a thumbs up. If you like the big bow, send me hearts. Look, y'all are voting. I see one thumbs up, and everybody else says big bow, big bow, big bow. I do like the big bow. Okay, hearts it is, big bow it is. You guys are so funny. Hey, Christy, how are you? Hearts it is. I mean, big bow it is. Hearts it is. Whoops. I'm trying to hold this because it's leaning up. So this is just what I'm attaching this with. It's just a, oops, you guys are up here now. It's just a Chanel stem. I got it. Y'all are so funny. It's the big bow, y'all. Big bow wins. So, it's just Chanel stems. Now, you can use wire and all, but I don't want to use the wire. Or you could, if I knew this is what I was going to do this with, technically, I probably would have used a zip tie. I know this is zip tie with the bow, but if I had known I was going to do this. And then, but I didn't. So I'm just twist tying it off on the left, on the back. And I did bring my cutters here. I do have my glue gun there. Because I wasn't sure if we were going to use the raffia or not. So I'm just going to twist this as tight as I can. Now I could use a staple. Maybe I'll use a staple gun. And I'll put a dab of glue with it too. Hold on. Gotta grab the gun. We are known as nuts. Hey, okay. Thank you for kind of mentioning that, Janet. I'm starting. I'm going to still keep my public group, but I'm also going to be eventually starting a private group. So, again, I'm too tall because I have the camera at a different angle. And I posted, if you go to Nona Squirrels, that's going to be my group name. So, I did post a group thing saying, you know, welcome. It's open to the public at this time. Eventually it will be closed just to do a private group, but not yet. Going to be maybe a couple of months. We'll see. So just to let you guys know, I'll post some pictures there every now and then. I'm still going to be on this page at this time dominantly right now, but just to let you guys know, okay? So go start liking that page. All right. All right, so let's see if I can do this, standing there holding this. Ooh. Oh, I'm so talented. No, I'm not. Now it's better. There we go. So let me grab the glue gun. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on here. Just to give it some extra, read all about it. Oh, gosh, that hurt. I'm going to put some glue on, oh, why did I do that? It's a glue string, and I hate when you can't see those things, but you feel it. It drives me crazy. Whoop, whoop. Here it is. We'll save you, put you back on the glue pot. So I'm going to put some glue behind the bow as well, just to help hold everything in place. And like and share this page, you guys. Tell all your friends to come on out. It's kind of hard doing this upside down and backwards kind of thing. Just push the bow in there. Let me turn it around. Now the thing is blowing it and hyperventilating at the same time. Okay, and then you got to go back to fluffing. with my foot at least. All right, so then you fluff your bow back out after I just squished everything. You can take your ribbons here. This has been quite dry up here. And you can just take them by your hand and just curl them like that to give it some more dimension. And now that I can see how long this is, I'll probably cut this one. And I didn't bring my scissors. Thanks, Pam. There we go. And if I curl it up enough, there we go. So that's all you have to do with that as far as your tails go. There we go. Now that I switched my bow all over again on one side, I probably did. All right, y'all. Oops, more. See, here we go. I'll be fluffing all day. Fluffing all day. So it makes a cute, patriotic thing. Now, I don't care now where I'm going to put this outside. Let me turn you guys a little bit towards me. Raise you up a little bit, hopefully. Get my head in there. If not, I'll sit down again. Oh, I shouldn't put my fingers in front of the camera. So I don't care if the bow, because where I'm going to put it outside, it's going to get rained on and everything. It's just going to lean. Now what I'll do is I'll take the camera, I'll show you what I'm going to do. You have to keep in mind we have construction going on in our house, so there's a big dumpster outside. But I'm going to show you where I'm going to put this, all right? Because I think we'll have enough light where you guys can see. So see, a simple project. You can get any ladder, you know, it doesn't have to be a tobacco ladder, just to keep you guys in mind. All right, so now here comes the rocky road. So prepare. I keep putting my fingers in front of the camera. There's my kitchen. So we're going to take this baby. We'll go outside. Ew, can't open the door. Stay door. Stay door. All right. So see, there's my dumpster. 6 weeks. I think I'm in week 7 now. That's my car. And this is where I'm going to do this. I'm just going to lean it up. Oop, I got to watch my connection. It says connection available. And see how cute that looks? Now you can put it anywhere you guys want. If you want to put it on your stoop or anything like that. But that's all I'm going to do. I know it's probably going to fall down in the long run somewhere along the way. But for now, that's where porch. I'm just making sure it's, there we go. I don't have a covered porch, so for that reason I can't put it. I could do that. I'm trying to get back in the house because my connection keeps saying in and out. There we go. All right, so look how easy that was. That took us, what, 45 minutes to make. Now I did do the stuff with it, with drilling the hole. I kind of laid it out, so it'll probably take a little bit longer, give or take. And, you know, if you don't, you know, doing comments and stuff would probably be easy too. But I love hanging out with you guys. So like and share the page, you guys. Save it if you want to. Love to have you guys back in Nona's nut house. This is the nut house. The other one's the squirrel house. So you guys have a nice evening. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming to Nona's Nutty Crafts. Bye.